Welcome to From the Shed End podcast. Myself, T.Dot, joined by Guni, Manu's Football. What are you saying?
We're here, bro. Get me, it's kind of hard being a Chelsea fan these times, and like some of the discussions that I've been having and been listening to on the Twitter Spaces as well. The Twitter Spaces is actually growing. Very good place to get some Chelsea information as well. Very good people on there, very knowledgeable people. So I highly suggest that you check it and your viewers check it out as well. Very, very good people in there. But T.Dot, bruv, like the times that we're in now is what's the sad thing about it is that from what I know, there's worse to come. I'm telling you. Bro, listen, I don't want to take you off course of what the topic is because it's quite an in-depth discussion. But the way it's looking, T.Dot, is, look, some of the... I'm going to start off with the recruitment. We are massively getting it wrong in that department in terms of our star players, youth players that could have had a first place in this. I mean, not a first starting place, but could have had a role in this team. And perhaps we could have been further up the table than we are now. They have been sold in terms of Livramento, Lamptey. Yes, some of them have a buyback clause in the contract, but it is still bad business. Do you know what I mean? Why do you have to pay 5 times the price you sell, or 8 times the price in the case of Livramento, to get this player back that you organically had in your academy? And anybody who knows football could see that this kid is talented enough to go as far as he wants to go in the game. There's things like that. Then there's the situations of Chelsea and these quote unquote transfer kitties that we have in the summers. They're not entirely true. It seems that Chelsea now, obviously the aim was for the club to become self-sustainable, but in the situation that it's in is that because of the deadwood we've got in the club, in the senior positions, your Marcus Alonso's, your Danny Drinkwaters, these guys are on serious contracts, bro.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
You can't even loan these guys because no other teams are willing to pay their wages. In the case of Danny Drinkwater, the loans that he got, we paid a massive chunk of those wages because who in their right mind is going to want to pay this brother 120,000 a week? And then the issue doesn't stop there. Sorry, T.Dot. The issue doesn't stop there. You've got players like Edouard Mendy, who's on £57,000 a week. And Lewis Baker, who, when was the last time you remember him having a first team appearance for Chelsea? It's paid more than Edouard Mendy. So now when you see these players getting into these contract disputes and you understand this is what's going on in the background, you can't help, as a person, you can't help but look at that and understand if the club don't give these guys what they're asking for, you have to support their decision to leave. As a fan, it's going to destroy you. But from a moral and business perspective, it's very much understandable as to why they go. In terms of the contribution that these players have made to the club in comparison of some of these guys that don't even play for the first team. We're talking about for more than a season, 2-3 seasons, in some cases, 4 seasons in some cases. Yeah. And they're still getting paid more than these players. It's dark times for Chelsea. The recruitment has been pacified by specific signings like the Timo Werners, your Kai Havertz, your Lukaku's, your headline signings have pacified us. I am very guilty of getting gassed when these players are coming into the club. But now it's got to a point where us as Chelsea fans have to now take off those glasses and see it for what it is. It's poor planning. And this is why we're in the position that we're in now. This season is an accumulation and karma coming back to bite the board. Their pants have been pulled down. There's no hiding anymore.
What? Come on.
Big room. What are we saying?
Come on. What's going on?
You joined at the right time.
I don't know how to do this. My phone's all...
Yeah, you're
there
right.
You go.
Yeah, you're done. You joined at the right time because we're talking about the recruitment. And I agree with you. 100%. I think this is why we got Baba Rahmans, we've got Barkley, we got Drinkwater, we've got... The list can go on. Why we've still got Kennedy on the books, although he's just come back, but these are the players that should have been moved on. We shouldn't have had them on these big wages. This is why Barkley didn't get a move. Because if you think about it, Burnley came in for Barkley, I think twice, maybe this window and last window, and he's still here. Because they're not willing to pay his big wages and they don't want to they can't afford them wages, and we weren't looking to pay his wages for him to go and sit and play bench at Turf Moor. So this has been a problem, and I've always said this has been always going to happen. Even when we've signed Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, Lukaku, we've signed all these players, but it's not enough. It isn't enough. You look at some of the other, like Diego Jota going to Liverpool, that's very good recruitment. Because if you look at him, he's slotted right into the team, and he's performing. Now, we go and get a Timo Werner, and this is another thing as well, and I'll let Roma jump in a minute, because I know I can see he's itching to say something there, but with the recruitment, it's messy because we have a big turnover of managers as well. You think about how many managers have come in, and the amount of players that we've still got with the managers that have gone. So all the players that are still there that these other managers have wanted, or they've been brought in for these managers, they're not there anymore. So they're not even fitting the system that Tuchel probably wants as well. So Roma, what are you thinking?
I was going to say what you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, yeah, everyone's acting reactionary to the situation. You got to remember, Pep was allowed to pick his 11. Klopp was allowed to pick his 11. Tuchel hasn't been allowed to pick one player that he's want. And the players that he did want, Haaland, they didn't give it to him. He's come out now, said he wants Ousmane. Let's see if they bring him it. And he's come out. He wanted Hakimi. They didn't bring him Hakimi. He wanted who else did he want? I forgot the other player. But I know for a fact it was Hakimi. He wanted Haaland. And I think there was Chiesa was popping up at the time. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like Tuchel knows what he wants to do. He knows the style of players he wants. He wants killers up front. I can tell by the way he acts when Werner misses, Lukaku misses, even Havertz when he misses, even Callum when he misses. His reaction is like, what? Like, the man just really missed that. It's crazy to him. Like I know for a fact he understands why Lampard's been sacked now, for a fact. Because he understands why Lampard's been sacked. He knows himself. I won the Champions League, so I'm cool. But they'll give me...
He's on borrowed time, though. When you win the Champions League as a Chelsea manager, you're on borrowed time anyway, I think. That was only going to last for so long.
I feel like they'll give him a year. Next season, if he's on the same stuff, like coming up to like January, they'll sack him. But give him the players he wants. Just give him the players he wants. Like, get rid of the like, even if we take losses, because the thing about Marina, she's all in this, I want to make profit. I want to make profit. You can't make profit out of dead weight. You cannot make profit.
You gotta cut your loss.
Weight. It's like the pack being dead. A man trying to sell it for top price. It's not gonna happen. These men are rubbish. Take a loss on them. Take a loss on them. Drink water. Barkley. Who's the other guy that needs to go? You got to take a loss on all of these guys. Werner. We got him for 50M. He can go for 40. You get me? The only person I would say that we brought last season that we got to keep is Havertz. Really? That's a star boy. And as much as anyone want to say anything, Havertz is a star boy. He's got so much potential. He's only 22, 21. He's going to retire. Like he's not leaving nowhere. He's not leaving Chelsea anytime soon.
What do you think? What do you think about Dembele coming in for the price?
That's a great signing. I'm not going to lie. Do you know why? Because I remember, like I said, I'm not used to this, bro. Like, that's why it hurts. Like, bro, I'm not used to this. I'm used to having...
the good times.
Even when Pedro came in last season, that's what people make me laugh. When Pedro came from Barcelona, they were like, no, he's washed up. Pedro came in and he was moving...
Do you remember his goal against Tottenham?
That I've seen at Chelsea in years. I remember the goal he scored against Tottenham. I was at the game. When he got the ball to feet, get me, Cruyff turn, top bins. Even the other one at Everton, left foot, top bins. Pedro was an elite winger. Willian, even though he got to the age where he started falling off, he was an elite winger. You understand? The wingers we have today, bro, I don't know what to say, bro.
This is why I think Dembele is a good, for me, for the price.
Signing, bro.
For the price that we're going to get him for, if we get him. Yeah, it's a good signing. And the reason I think, because remember, he's worked with Tuchel before, and Tuchel just said in his press conference as well that he's not sure what's happened with the situation at Barca, but they've spoken whilst he was, when he links up with the French national and when he was at PSG, they still spoke. So they've got a relationship. already. They've got that. I think Tuchel will get the best out of him if we bring him in for the price. Put him on an 18-month contract.
100%.
Extension for another year if he does well. If he's not and he's injury prone, at least we haven't got him on the books for
100%. He comes and do well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
He's gonna come to Chelsea and show these men levels. That's what Sad's gonna be. He's gonna show these men levels, and it's sad because these men are not levels. He's gonna show these men levels, bro.
What do you think, Guni? What do you think?
I'm gonna have to do the devil's advocate thing here because I have to do it.
I could see.
I have to do it because we have to look at everything around it. So let me ask you two: are you happy with paying this brother 400 bags a week? The rumored money that they're asking for.
The 400 bags.
Is that what they're asking?
Week. That's what he's asking for. That's what he's asking at Barcelona. So you think he's going to ask for anything different here?
Allow me, bro.
Okay, so would you give him 400 bags based on the fact that he's played 2 years worth of football in the past 5 years?
Bro.
These are questions that have to be asked, lads.
It's right.
You know what you're telling me right now? You're basically telling me, yeah? For example, imagine Haaland gets injured, yeah? And he has 2 years of football in 5 years, and he comes on the market for free. Like what Dembele is happening right now. You're not taking a bite at that. You got to remember, Ousmane Dembele was Mbappe before Mbappe, and he's still more talented than Mbappe. Mbappe can't lace Ousmane's boots, bro. When Ousmane was running wild in France and then running wild in Germany, to the point Barcelona were like, yo, come, 135M now. Leave in January. I don't want you to come now. You lot are forgetting. The injuries I've got, man, you think, he's injury prone. The boy is talented. There's not many players that are more talented than the boy, bro.
I don't disagree.
Yet, bro.
I think them injuries are down to Barca, if I'm honest.
Exactly. Did I say that to you, G? I said, look at when my man went over there. What's his face, man? Coutinho. He started getting injured left, right, and centre to the point that they had to let him go to Coutinho.
When he went by and he was a different player, and then he's come to Villa. Yeah, it's true.
Look,
Barcelona.
I'll say this.
Tiki taka. They're not trying to put the games in. Because even Ousmane, he still looks like a twig. Callum got more weight on him. He needs to put the weight on, bro.
The La Liga, they don't put too much emphasis on the gym
stuff, bro.
I mean, it has its benefits, it has its cons, definitely. Especially when you're trying to translate that into the Premier League, it doesn't work. You've got to have a certain build about you. But I'll say this, yeah. You see what Rome's was saying about the level of talent that he does have. I fully agree with you. Every little bit that you said,
that's why Barca signed him.
I've always said, you see him on his day, right? If he can get consistent in that form that we've seen him have, that's the best winger in the world, in my opinion. Do everything, left foot, right foot. He don't even know what's his dominant foot. You understand? So that's the level we're talking about. But when I look at it in context and the level of injuries that we have and the priorities that we need to make in certain positions, because let's have it right, yeah? As much as I love Ousmane Dembele, right? And I do have questions about his history. I'm not going to lie to you. We have to look at other areas of the field first, fam, because we're suffering elsewhere. Cool, we signed Ousmane Dembele, but that's 400.
What areas are you thinking?
No, I'm not hearing that.
You got to adjust the wing back. So you're telling me?
You can't tell me we're suffering elsewhere. Where, bro?
Wing back positions, Romes. Midfield, we're suffering.
Wing back positions, bro. That's not the main problem. He's been playing 4 at the back. We even even with 4 at the back. Even with 4 at the back, we're still having issues with the fullbacks. 100%. Bro, listen, you see the wing back thing? Forget that, because it's not today we're going to be saying, Reece James and Chilwell would have won us the league if they were fit. It's not that we're coming with, bro. Our attackers are useless.
It's offensive. Offensive is the issue, in my opinion, at the moment.
Werner, DX, Pulisic,
Lukaku.
And who's the other attacker? Callum, Mount. Apart from Mount, he's got over 5 goals. The rest of them don't have 5 goals, bro.
No, it's a fact. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying with you is that we don't have depth that's good enough in them positions.
No, we got depth all over the pitch. Our midfield is good. Let me tell you something. Our midfield is great, bro. Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante, and Ruben can do a job for any team in the top 4. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Is that enough to compete with City?
Of course. You're talking about City got Rodri, yeah, Gundogan, and De Bruyne. We've competed with them before. We won the Champions League. We knocked them out of cups. We won them. We can compete with them, bro. But the thing about City is up front, they got killers. When it comes into the box,
they're wingers though as well. You think about their wing, Mahrez and them.
Cold-blooded killer, bro. Sterling is a cold-blooded killer, bro. When it comes into the box and the ball getting cut back or going across the box, they are putting it in the back of the net, bro. And that's the difference. Listen. Chelsea, we'll need like 5 of them chances and then we'll score 1.
If that.
These men are not killers. We got Lukaku on the edge of the box as a striker. Bro, like I said, if I was a striker, you would hate me and you would love me. Because every time I get the ball, I'm shooting, bro. I'm shooting 30, 40, 20 yards. Defenders beside me, cutting this. I'm shooting, bro. Lukaku don't take enough shots, fam. Is he trying to assist, man?
Do you think that's to do with the service, though? You see Dembele comes in. Is that going to improve for Lukaku?
I don't even think Dembele can help him. Lukaku's not the striker for us. He needs to go, bro.
But if he comes in January, Dembele comes in, we're going to be playing Lukaku. That's a given. He's cost 100 million. Tuchel ain't going to drop him. We've seen that already.
We're playing him.
But he ain't going to drop him this season.
When Tuchel, the boy came out himself saying, I'm fit. I'm not playing. Tuchel ran out of luck on him, fam. He's like, brother, I don't even want to play this dude, man. You understand? I don't even want to play him, bro. I don't want Havertz, Pulisic up front in the false 9 because he's not serious. He's not serious candidate, bro. I've seen this guy's first touch. It's like, you know how hard it is to defend a player that plays for your team and he's shit, blood. And you gotta back him because he plays for the club. You can't go to your opposition and be like, my striker is shit, fuck it, I don't care. No, you gotta back him. But the guy is horrible. He gets the ball.
You agreeing with that?
In behind, he's like, I want the ball in the channels. He gets the ball in the channels, and then the ball gets caught underneath his feet. He's terrible, bro. The only thing the guy can do is one touch finish. The ball's got to come to his feet, and he's got to shoot. Like, he can't do nothing else. You think, bro, imagine. Imagine Lukaku trying to do a step over and cut inside and shoot. It's not happening. It's not, and that's a striker. I'm talking, he's a striker, bro.
I agree.
I'm not understanding. He's a striker.
I agree. This is different. Okay, listen, I agree. But on the flip side, I think had we recruited better, yeah, and made smarter decisions. And when I say recruited better, I also mean in terms of keeping the youth, some of the youth that we sold. I think a lot of these issues that we're currently having wouldn't be as present. I don't necessarily just think it's an attack issue, bro. I'm telling you. The drop-off, watch Rome's. The drop-off in quality from Ben Chilwell and Reece James is wild. Going from Ben Chilwell to Marcos Alonso. You're going from Reece James to Azpilicueta. That's not good enough for a club like Chelsea. Midfield,
this is where you go to a back 4, though, in my opinion.
Right, okay, cool. All right, cool. You go to a back 4, but who are our full-back options outside of those two? You see what I'm saying? You're going to say some of the youth players. No, Rome's, you're going to say youth players. We're not using them. Yeah, we're not using them.
Malang Sarr. If I had to, I'd put Malang Sarr left back because he's done the job there already.
Bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And he's left-footed.
You're not agreeing?
Man, Chelsea's problem...
I can't. I refuse to agree with this. Nah, blood. I think you...
It's got, listen, so you tell me then, if we do a back 5, we haven't got Chilwell, we haven't got Reece James, who you put in there? Because you can't play Azpilicueta there every game. He ain't got the legs.
Absolutely not.
And Alonso is mediocre. He plays all right for 5 minutes. You saw what Lamptey and Sterling done to him back-to-back games.
This is what I'm saying. And now we're in this situation. Rome's, what's this? Now we're in this situation. What you just said. Now we have to go the rest of the season without Ben Chilwell. For now, Ben Chilwell. Reece James is still injured, and for now we're having to...
Allow me, though, G.
You see what I'm saying?
Because
you see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you why, though. Because he Chelsea fans. Man weren't rating Chile like that, bro. Last season, man, they weren't trying to big up his king. Now, man are trying to big up his king.
Is it my fault he's had good performances?
If man died Chile, man will be doing... Bruv, when Lampard said bring him for 50M, I know man that were telling me, what? Man don't want like that in the club. 50M, that's a lot.
I said that. I said it.
Right,
I probably did as well. No, I probably did as well at some point. I probably did as well.
That's what I'm trying to tell, man. We can't use that as an excuse right now. Forget that. They're injured. It happens, isn't it? He's injured.
But Rose, okay, answer this honestly. Wait, Rose. Answer this honestly. Answer this honestly.
Premier League winners. They won the Premier League before, bro.
Answer me honestly now. As good as Reece James and Ben Chilwell are, and I rate them both highly in it, can you rely on them for 50, 60 plus games this season?
Reece James, of course not. Of course we can't.
This is what I'm saying. We need quality and depth there as well, bro. Same as the midfield.
Look at Man City. They got Cancelo and my man. After Cancelo and Kyle Walker, you're looking at Zinchenko
and them, man.
Ake. You're looking at meaty guys, bro. And they're still doing their thing, bro.
Would you trust Zinchenko over Alonso from what you've seen right now?
Bro, of course in the team. Alonso is good. Let me tell you something about Alonso. He's good, but he's gonna get cooked regardless. He's not fast. He just needs. If anyone that has, look at Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey has nothing to his game but pace, and that's all he needed. 1-2. He's gone around him. You know what I'm saying? The guy's slow, bro. There's nothing you can do. Alonso's slow. He ain't built with pace, so there's nothing you can do. I've seen Chilwell get cooked, but he's got a bit of pace, so he don't look that bad. Reece James has been cooked, but he don't. Lamptey had Reece James on the ropes before he came off. You understand? Man can't tell me Lamptey didn't have Reece James on the ropes before he came off.
Well, Alonso.
No. That's the game we just played. I'm talking the home game where Reece got
previous.
That game, the whole reason he got injured is because he was trying to keep up with Lamptey. Lamptey was cooking him. Left wing back, he was cooking him. Cooking that boy.
But this is the situation that we're in though, and we already know that Tuchel isn't getting no win backs. That's why we record Kennedy. So we know that we got to play with what we've got, and this is the reality that we're in. We're not getting no win backs. We're not getting no midfield players.
And the thing as well, yeah, what I told man is this: everyone's talking about our defense, and listen, bro, we haven't been smoked. When we lose 1-0. 1-0. We're drawing games.
It's coming.
We've drawn 8 games. That's 16 points we could have got and be on top of the table right now. It's not like we're getting washed. The fact is that our fucking attackers that's meant to be taking us over the finishing line. Okay, our defense concedes 1 goal. That's enough. Conceding 1 goal is not bad every game. You understand? Our defense concedes 1 goal. We lost to Man City 1-0. We lost to what's the other team we lost before that? Man City, we lost to Man City twice this season alone. 1-0. And then we lost to West Ham 3-2, bro. All because of our attackers. These are games we shouldn't lose. We shouldn't lose them. You understand? Facts. The other team scores 1, we score 2. But our attack is so shit. We can't do that, bro. We cannot do it.
Talk to me about Sunday, because Sunday's a big game. I don't care whether
we're going to lose that. I don't even want to be like that because it's going to hurt me even more.
But why, Rose? Why? Why are we going to lose?
We beat them. Do you know what it is about Tottenham? We beat them home and away in the cup, yeah? And that's what's going to hurt me even more because they're going to beat us in the league. They're going to beat us in the league, bro.
I disagree, man. I think we'll deal with them.
There's no way around it.
We'll deal with them on Sunday. If it was away,
I want to be confident as well. But when we got Lukaku and them boy there, and our attack is not trying to score a goal. Man said our front three's worth 100 and something M, and we can't even score a goal. Crystal Palace whooped Man City. They scored 3. Crystal Palace said, bro, like this is a wind up, fam. It's actually a wind up. Like our attack is so shit. It's a wind up, bro.
What are you saying,
It's actually a wind up. Like it's bro.
For the game this weekend. For the game this weekend, my bro. I never have a good feeling of any game we go into these days.
Conte is winning that game
since December. I haven't had that good feeling. But what I will say is this, yeah. And I said this for the last 2 games. We might not get 3 points, but I don't think we'll lose, bro. It's Tottenham.
That's what I'm saying, man. We're giving them too. I think we're giving them too much credit.
Who's that? Us or them?
Let me check.
Yeah, we're at home. We're at home.
But we're losing,
at home,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
But we're
at home.
losing.
We're at home.
Why, the
This
Bridge?
is
You
why.
think
This is why
at
we're
the
not
Bridge?
losing. We're not losing at the Bridge.
But look at our last results at the Bridge.
We're not losing. This is you see the thing
Who
with
hasn't
Chelsea.
come to the Bridge and applied pressure?
But you see, the thing with Chelsea is we lose to the teams that we should beat. And when we play top teams like Liverpool, look at the game against Liverpool, we were 2-0 down, come back 2-2. When it matters, we win. This is the thing. But when we
Liverpool game, bro, it could have easily went left as well. You understand?
I thought we played well, man.
It could have easily went left as well. And what I'm saying with the Tottenham game is this: these youths, bruv. It's the youths, blood. I don't see, bro. Like I said, fam. These youths, fam. They're bottlers, fam. I can't see it, fam.
So you think we're gonna lose?
Their heads are down because you got to remember, man went from challenging from the league. Now man's fighting for top 4.
But that's just the position that we're in because of the attackers. So I think we have to.
It went downhill so fast. It's like blood. And look at that. Leicester just came back, bruv. Leicester bottled it. Let Tottenham score in the last 2 minutes. Look, Tottenham are fired up right now. They're fired up, fam. Conte's got these men wired. Tottenham got 4 games in hand. If they win all of that, they're 4 points clear for man. If they beat us on the
I can't see it, man. I can't see it.
Forget about it, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I have a feeling that's what's coming to that. These players, they're bottlers, bro. And it starts with a striker that wants to go back to Italy. Because he's the man that's meant to come and make the difference. You understand? It starts with him. Bro, the team's full of bottlers, bro. They're full of bottlers. You know what I'm moving at when we played Tottenham the other time? They didn't have like 3 penalties. We got saved by VAR. We could have lost that game as well, bro.
What game? The second leg?
Bro, I don't trust this team at all. Our last few games, look, it went from losing to West Ham, drawing 2-2 with Liverpool, losing to flipping what's it called? I mean, just scraping past Tottenham 1-0, losing to Man City, drawing with Brighton. Bruv, we ain't won a game in like how long?
But you see, this is what I'm trying to say to you. When it matters, yeah, we put in a performance. And when I say when it matters, sorry, go on.
I was going to say they're going to. This is a game they're going to treat like a cup final, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's Tottenham.
This is what I'm saying.
They have to.
We're not losing.
We can't, Rome's. We can't have.
Don't appetize me anymore, bro. It don't please me anymore, bro.
It's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. It's not enough for anyone here.
Bro, Man City are about to win their 6th league.
That's what bothers me.
They're going to pass us. They're just about to win their 6th league. They just started this decade.
That flips the whole conversation back to the start, though, about the recruitment and how their recruitment's gone and how our recruitment's gone. Do you get what I mean? Like the recruitment for us hasn't been good. We've got when we sign a good player or what we think is a good player, we sign 8 players that are just not even first team 11. Do you get what I mean? And then we end up with 6 or 7. Like I forgot Baba Rahman was on the books.
He was on the books as well.
He's on the
books. Man, he's left-footed, he's a left-back. Like, we've done bear, man, like, bro.
Kennedy, I forgot about Kennedy as well until he's got mentioned. Emerson's on the books. He's not even cut. He doesn't want to come back to the club.
Lewis Baker
just went to Stoke, I think. He's just signed a deal.
But that's why you don't fucking...
Mental.
Man, it's Chelsea, innit? Like I said, it's Chelsea, innit? It's their downfall, bro. They're the reason of this problem, fam.
Boy, listen.
You can't blame no one else but Chelsea Football Club.
See, I agree with you to an extent, but when I'm talking about like the season as it is now, we ain't getting no other. If we don't get Dembele, we're not getting anyone. So we either do with what we've got, or we bring in someone like Dembele, or we go and look at the under 23s.
But you see, if I was Chelsea, yeah, man, just ride the season. Like, you see all these things. Remember he, like,
I agree.
He was telling me, what you want to take Lucas? I'm like, no, I don't want none of them guys, bro. I don't want no one.
I have to agree.
Just ride out this season. Ride out this season, bro. Just ride it out. Ride it out to how it is now, innit? Just ride it out, man. Ride it out. Try win the Carling. Try win the FA.
Club World.
Try
Club
get far in
World
the Champions League. because we're not winning the Champions League this season, bro.
No.
It's not happening.
What's both of your expectations for this season? What do you? Because for me, if we win the League Cup, Club World Cup, and the FA Cup, it ain't been a good season at all. I'm not even going to try and dress it up.
It ain't for us. But watch this: the board is going to be a good season.
Just about to say that.
And it's going to give him an excuse. Oh, so they're not as bad as what you're saying they are, or what the people saying they are. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Nah, man. I feel like the board can't wait for next summer. I feel that's what it is with the board. They've looked at the team and said, a lot of you men ain't wearing the Chelsea top next season. I'm telling you that for free. I know for a fact that's what the board's done. They've looked at the team and said, see, a lot of you men ain't wearing the Chelsea kit next. Better start looking for clubs now.
You know what? I'd agree with that. But you see the problem with Chelsea is they like to make money. And if they ain't making money, they ain't selling. It's as simple as that. If you ain't making profit, you're staying here to see out your contract.
The dead weight. Because you realise that they're not good enough. They're actually not good enough. You've tried to give Barclays a couple, you get me, and try to get his money. No. Let that boy go for the low. Let him go back to Everton. Where could do out Everton, get him back in the Everton team?
You see, take a loss on a couple of them players, and then sell Jorginho.
Go to Barca. Barca were looking at him. Let him go.
I would sell the F out of Jorginho. I don't care what no one says, bro.
Juventus, AC Milan, even Ajax. Holla Ajax to see if they want him back. Take the loss. Werner, you hear Dortmund are on him.
See ya.
Try and see if you can get a deal with Haaland, rude boy. If not, get him gone. Either way, get him gone out the club. The only player in our attacking players that should be staying is Odoi and Havertz. Everyone else, we can work around. That's it.
Boy,
there
you have it, man.
We can work around. Our midfield is solid. Our defenders start, like I said, our defenders stop defending when our attackers ain't finishing games off for us. You understand? When our defenders are breaking the back and breaking the sweat and trying to defend, and it's 1-1, and our attackers are missing sitters, our defenders are going to lose the will to defend. And that's why we ain't been getting clean sheets anymore. Because how are we getting clean sheets and we're still drawing?
Don't you think that comes down to the Reece James and Chilwell injury though? Because that's got to play a massive factor.
That's what I'm saying.
When they were playing, they can track back
on their wing backs to win them games.
No, we haven't. But the system that we're playing at the moment is a massive factor to that. This is why I'm saying you've got to change it. You've got to change it to a back four because you can't play that. You can't play that same system that you had with Reece James and Chilwell with Azpilicueta and Alonso because it's not going to work. It isn't going to work. So you change it to a back four, or you bring in two wing backs that can play that system. It's simple as that.
Say it don't work, but when these men were up for a game, look how. Bro, we should have beat Liverpool by like 5-0. Liverpool should have even got them 2 goals. We were all over Liverpool. But like I said, it's the thing where, bro, these men don't care anymore. You got to remember, yeah, when it comes to football, innit, yeah, bruv, a lot of players in the club don't care anymore because they want everything, fam. I'm not even trying to boy it. Like everyone, like Kante's another player. He's won everything. Champions League, the league. He's not really that motivated as he was before. He's just won the Champions League. That's all he needed. He got the World Cup, Champions League. He got everything. Alonso, he's won everything at Chelsea. Chelseafc player, won everything at Chelsea. All these
them two are not good enough right now. They're not good enough. Like,
all of these men, they feel like man don't need to go that hard because man's won everything. You can't.
They're not good enough. You got to get them out.
Yeah, you don't need to. I don't need to try as hard. I've won everything, and that is the problem, bruv. Like, they don't feel like they need to try as hard. That's it. Man ain't trying anymore. Get man that want to die for the badge. Get man that want to come and play for the badge. Simple. You get me? You can see that Saar wants to play for the badge. You understand? Trevor, he wants to play for the badge. Get me? Bruv, listen, even Connor come out and said, nah, brother, I'll go back to Chelsea to try my chances. He even said it. Connor don't want to play for no one but Chelsea.
They might sell him, bro. They might still sell him.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because they can make a profit on him.
Let the boy get on loan this season. You got to remember, Tuchel has been in the club for a year. It's been a year. This is what I'm saying. It's been a year. He came in January. It's been a year, bro.
I think they're going to sell him. You see the way they sold Tomori and Mark Guehi, all these players.
Thing was no Tomori thing.
What about Guehi then? Because Guehi had an opportunity to be a centre back at the club.
Yeah, I understood. Guehi's one of the best centre backs in the league right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I understood it.
In Europe,
Chelsea thought they were numbers. Because you got to remember, all the players we did sell, we got buyback clauses in it.
But that's the stupid thing. Why are we selling to pay more money for a player that we're going to get back in 2 or 3 years?
Chelsea foolishness.
It's bad planning, bad business.
They don't want to keep loaning out players. We're loaning out too many players, and the loan thing is changing. So they
look at Lukaku for it. Look how much we sell Lukaku for, and we bought him back for 100 mil.
We got him back for 100M, but we made 100M on the players we sold.
Yeah, but that's bad. That's still bad business, though. That's still bad
because we didn't. We need Lukaku. That's what I'm trying to tell, man. We didn't need Lukaku. And now you brought Lukaku, because I'm letting man know, if you let Werner start the season, he's banging off. You broke the man's confidence, bro. Word of a lie.
Werner's broken my confidence, bro.
You broke the man. What'd you say?
Werner's broken my confidence.
No, bro. Let me tell you something though, yeah? Because this guy said, man, stop being reactionary fans, bro. Let me tell you why. Last season, who was our best player?
Last season,
who was our best player last season?
Mendy and Kante.
Bro, Kante came in the second half. Kante came in the first half.
He tried to line you up for that.
In the last 3 months.
But you can't listen. How many man of the matches in a row did he get in the Champions League?
Exactly, in Champions League games.
Yeah, cool. Even in the league, even in the league, he's key, bro.
I'm talking, who would you have given, apart from Mendy, because Mendy came in January as well. Who are you giving Chelsea's best player last season? Who got the most assists, the most goals last season for Chelsea? These are facts. They're well documented, bro. They're well documented. Werner. It's well documented. Werner. He got the most goals and the most assists.
So I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to disrespect the man.
He got the most.
Nah.
He got,
bro, it's
15 goals, all comps, 10 goals, 10 assists, all comps.
My guy, listen.
That shit. He had
it's not a witch. It's not a witch hunt. I'm not even trying to witch hunt Werner, but I'm just saying, listen. I'm just trying, listen, understand my logic here. This is my expectations of Chelsea Football Club are very high. Yeah, because look, I use this analogy. If we rewind back to the times where we was in our spells of dominance and we look at this team now, how many of those would even be in a conversation to get on the bench for them teams? And that's where the problem is. The drop-off in quality over the years has been mad. And somewhere along the line, Chelsea fans, including myself, we've been blind to it. We've gone from Essien, we've gone from Makalele's, we've gone from Lampard.
Diego Costa.
See what I'm saying? You're going all the way back then.
You're going even Diego Costa, even Fabregas, even these guys. We've never replaced guys.
We've never replaced them. And all we've done is covered over the cracks with a Barkley or a do you know what I mean?
This is where my problem is.
I'm talking Conte. Yeah? I'm talking Conte. Yeah? Most of these players that were there at Conte's time are here now still.
It's mad.
Yeah, it's true. That's what I said before. That's what I said before about
they need to go. And another thing is, like I said, Werner this season would have popped off, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know, man. This season he would have come in full. But look at the games he's played in. Bro, look at the games he's played in as well. Like he's made difference, bro. He's either assisting a man. He's either the pace is frightening, bro. Listen, this season, yeah. If we never got Lukaku and said, yeah, Werner, we trust in you. You're still a number 9. Go for it. He's badding up the league, bro. You don't bring in a 100 million pound striker. It's going to dim the boy's confidence down, fam. The boy was
true. No, that's true, man. That's
right. The recruitment, we got onto him because we all expected more from him. We wanted that Dortmund Werner. We wanted that RB Leipzig Werner. But what was that, Werner?
You got to give him time.
But you have to also look. This is what I'm going back to Scott McLachlan and then this scouting team that we have. Ross Turnbull's in this flipping scouting team, for goodness sake. Yeah? Look at Bundesliga and what was being put in front of Timo Werner. High line defenses, counter-attack galore. He's got space in front of him to attack.
No, different.
When you have to play in front of a defense, you know this, Roma. Timo Werner is nowhere near technical to beat his man one-on-one. If he's lined up facing the defender one-on-one, chances are he's not beating him. His first touch is not strong enough. It ain't. Timo is most effective when it's a high line and he's getting him back. Bro, watch again. It's better than Lukaku's, yes. But in terms of like up there, nah, not for me, bro.
His touch is 10 times better than Lukaku.
For the level that
we're not even forgetting the goal he scored in the Champions League. His
touch is better than Lukaku's, but in terms of...
You just got to let the boy grow in confidence, bro.
The whole ability.
That's one thing about Werner. I'm not going to lie. You got to let the boy grow, man. You got to let the boy play, man.
No, he's got... Not at Chelsea. Havertz,
no,
yes.
I'm telling you, fam.
Havertz,
Chelsea are looking for a striker, yeah? Bruv, Werner is the perfect striker for formation that we're trying to do. He's perfect. Do you know why? Because he can interchange with the front three. He's got the pace to get him behind. He can pick an assist out as well. But, bro, you brought in Lukaku. So now we have to change the whole way we play. So we've got what do you call it? A striker, a target man. We ain't got a striker. We ain't got a false nine. We got a target man now. You understand? And this target man can't even get the ball under control. Don't make no sense. So how's he a target man?
Listen, we could talk about this all day, man.
Like we failed. We failed as a we failed, bro. We failed, didn't it? That's all we can say is we failed. We got to start again. Get these men out of the club. We start again. Simple, fam. Because Chelsea need to sit down and be like, we fucked up. Yeah? We fucked up. We need to start again.
Man, summed up in one sentence.
You need to go. Everyone needs to go, bro. Pulisic, you need to go. Everyone needs to go, bro. They all need to go. Because if they don't all go, we're going to have the same thing next season.
That's true, man. That's been the issue for the last 3-4 years, man. 100%.
But like I said, Tuchel's reason is because he's trying to use... You know what it is about these managers? Bro, fuck that, bro. Because you know how he was in PSG and that, yeah? He was very confrontational and direct about the board and all of that. He's not really trying to do that with the Chelsea board, innit? He's held his tongue. But I know this man wants to come out and talk his shit, bro. I know he wants to, but he can't. I know he wants to talk his shit, bro. Bro, he wants to come out and be like, listen, I asked for Hakimi last season. They didn't want to bring in Hakimi. Now look. Huh?
Listen.
I told these men, bring me Haaland. Now look, these men are talking about Lukaku. Now look. You understand?
We're going to have to wrap up, man.
Bring Chiesa after the Euros. Now look.
Listen.
Now you know upset that Calibre ain't scoring. Like I went telling you guys that these men can't score. You know what I'm saying? He's been telling us. He said bid 100M for Chiesa now. We let that slide. All right, cool. Bring me Hakimi, 60M. We let that slide. Do not bring Lukaku. Bring me Haaland, 150M. We let that slide. And now we're getting on to the coach. What more can he do, bro? What more can he do? It's just like Lampard. When Lampard's like, listen, bring me Declan and Chilwell and we're good to go. And these men went to go get Havertz and Werner.
Listen, I got to wrap up, man. I got to wrap up.